Hello YouTube, Damer_23 here, and welcome back to the Youth Only Challenge View with 1860 Munich. It is meant to be the quarterfinal group stage draw and the quarterfinal live com, but we have had youth intake come in, and for the second year in a row, a really poor youth intake. Just no one really to speak about. We're failing to have really an impact with the youth intake at the minute, but there we are, YouTube. There's your youth intake. Another poor youth intake for the second year in a row. But look, at least we got better things to look upon. It is the quarterfinal of the Champions League, and we will have that draw next in this episode. Welcome back, YouTube, and we have got the Champions League draws, but yet again, for the first time since September, we have failed to score a goal in a game. Expected goal ratio 1.2. No one knows how to put a chance on target. Multiple one-on-ones missed. This is the worst stream we've had in a very long while, and I do not see how we win the league or the Champions League this season. If you asked me during this run here, where we went 7 hours and 15 minutes without losing a game, I would have told you right now that, you know, after this Hoffenheim game, if you asked me this question last night, we're doing the stream in one hit, we would have won the treble. Now, I don't even think we're going to win a thing. It's good in one way because we get to see development, but there we are. Also, second thing, which is very annoying, we now just lost Kisma for 5 to 6 weeks. Everyone's getting injured. No one's staying fit. Copping suspensions. It smells so much like SFB all over again. If you watch that save, all that would happen is we'll cop an injury before a big Champions League game, or we would cop a really bad draw and then a suspension, or, you know, all those sort of things. Mix in the league and our league form and a failing to be able to score on very attacking in a system that you have definitely seen in previous episodes, and judging by the run of form in previous streams, if you watch the VODs or if you watch the streams live, of me just scoring goal after goal after goal is ridiculous how this run of form's gone. Anyhow, Champions League group stage thing. We got the quarterfinal, view the draw. We've got obviously ourselves in there: Monaco, Chelsea, Bayern, Liverpool City, PSG, Juve. If there's two teams I really want, it's Monaco and Juve. There's two teams I don't really want: Bayern and City. Probably PSG, Liverpool, Chelsea. We'd probably lose all of them, but, you know, if it was last night, I would beat everyone in this comp. But it's not last night. It's now Monday, and the game wants to really, really screw with me. So here we are. You can tell I'm salty. I'm annoyed as anything because I could not fathom this happening. Anyway, first out the hat is Juve. I would like Juve. Chelsea. All right, it's Monaco that I want. 1860 Munich. We're playing the first game at home. That's not good. We'd rather play away. And we get Liverpool. Oh, God. I'm in the Liverpool shirt too. Oh, God, here we go. I play my boyhood club, Liverpool. They're not having a particularly good year not particularly having a good year in the English Premier League, but, you know, they're still world class and have won a heap of Champions Leagues on this save. Anyway, we do now have the semi-final draw. If we were to get through, we would get Juve or Chelsea. So we'd probably get the easier of the two semi-finals, because you would imagine Bayern beat Monaco, and then obviously City and PSG are just unbelievably strong. So if we could somehow beat Liverpool in England, and I guess the one good thing is that we've gone and played in England already in this Champions League, we could do something. But Liverpool, they're world class. They're one of the best teams in the Champions League. You look back at like the profile, and Liverpool won back-to-back ones here and went deep in it as well. And just, yeah, I think we're in trouble. Liverpool themselves at the minute are 5th in the league. They're having a very poor year, and they currently have 48 points, and they probably looking at this. So they haven't been particularly great in there, but they've been really good in Europe. So Haaland's got 8 assists for them. I don't know, man. I just feel like that's not a very good draw. There was no luck there. It probably sums up how this is going, really. No luck. Players getting injured, not having suspensions. And then we get Liverpool in the quarterfinal. Look, no game's ever going to be easy in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. But that's one of the worst draws we could have got. And, well, look, we'll wait, we'll see. And hopefully, maybe one time, we beat Liverpool here. And look, we're yet to lose in the Champions League. So we can hold on to that. We've won every game we've ever played in the Champions League in our tenure here as 1860 Munich manager. We played 8 games, won 8. So maybe we can beat Liverpool. Who knows? Anyway, we'll see you guys in a second for that Liverpool game. And I'll recap what happens here against Freiburg and Leipzig. But I would say the title is out of reach too. It isn't Liverpool. I've won Next Gen again, and I wasn't expecting it. James Margetts is too old to win it. Ralph Beach is too old to win it. And we've won it for the third consecutive year because Christopher Schumacher's won it. I am a bit shocked as to why. The Austrian is very good, don't get me wrong. 3 caps for Austria, but he's been playing as a rotation player. I guess 7.1 in 17 games is good. Maybe we've been sleeping on him a little, but I didn't think he was going to win next gen. That's our 3rd year in a row. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 is the lowest amount of players we have in the next gen list in about 3 or 4 years, but kind of shows that I'm really happy with the squad. 73 key passes, 35 key passes at 73%. We do go more direct, so that's probably a pretty good number. He is going to start because we have another injury to talk about. Well, Kisma's injured. You guys know that. He's just going to go to the left and he's going to play. But there you are. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in the top 10. I thought our Cetus could win next gen. In fact, apart from playing for Brazil, this guy is amazing. But there we go. Anyone like of our guys that we have coming in there? No. 11 and 20. Rudy's coming in for us, and Sorara's is too. So we have 2 more guys, and Rosario's obviously there. So Rudy comes 16th, 17th there, and he's coming in to be the new ball-winning midfielder and centre defensive mid / or defensive midfielder on support. Look how good he is, and he's coming in for 40k. He's pretty class, right? And Sorares is coming in. Sorares is obviously coming in. We picked him up on next gen as a 16-year-old, and there we are as well. There we go. And then there's no one else that I really think that we would have bought that's coming in here. Admir gets in there again, even though he's gone from like 9th, 40th. So there we are. No one else of our lads, I think, will come in around here anyway. But there we go. We have another next-gen ritter. It's Christopher Schumacher. Who would have thought? And he's starting against Liverpool, as long as he's fit, in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time for the first leg of the Champions League quarterfinal versus Liverpool. We are in a Liverpool shirt. Actually, the Carling Colesberg shirt they won the FA Cup in 06. But it doesn't matter about who I support, because right now I would love for 1860 Munich to go all the way. Now, we have to talk about the league again, because we've thrown the league away again. As you can see here, Bayern Munich did win the last game, and we did draw to Leipzig. Have a look at this for an FMing. 17 shots, 7 on target. Expected goal ratio 1.98. And I'm just going to bring up a clip that Berger just clipped in the chat of the offside. I'm not going to go full screen because I want you guys to see my reaction. I'm just going to be quiet here and let you guys listen. If they're going to say someone is offside here, I'm going to be livid. Just get ready. It's so bad. James Margetts is offside. He's not even impacting play. He's onside A, B. He's not impacting play. Oh my. So they're giving it against James Margetts. As you can see, with his back foot, where Margetts is, he's level or even in front. So A, not offside ever. And B, they're saying because the keeper's impacted by vision. Now, he probably is impacted by his view. But considering that it's a cutback to the top of the 6-yard box that's put bottom bin, the rule also states it has to be a foreseeable effort by the goalkeeper. The keeper's gone full strength here, knowing where it's going to go that way. He's nowhere near it. He could have an extra 2 seconds before Dino hits that ball. He's still not going to make a save. And that there is a refereeing decision that VAR has given us that will cost us a run at the league title this season. At least that means against Mönchengladbach I can fully rotate the team and go, there we go. That is one of the worst offsides I've ever copped on Football Manager. And well, there's not much else I can really say about it apart from the fact that it just sums up what this stream's been. I've been live for 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm going to say it again. Yesterday, 7 hours, 15 minutes, didn't lose a game, drawn only 2 games, won the rest. Today I've come up and our form has been so patchy that it's been ridiculous. And like the draws we're copying are draws where I'm dominating and we're losing. It's, and I'm just conceding for fun. And we dominated Dortmund, like I said. Now, look, we can look to the positive of that. And the positive is that we've got Liverpool in the Champions League. What an opportunity. We do have some injuries. I will go through that in a second. Of course we do. This stream has been absolutely diabolical for it. But what it means is that this Mönchengladbach game, which splits the Liverpool games, is probably a dead rubber. The only way it is if Bayern Munich obviously lose to Dortmund, because that's when they play Dortmund, and then we win with a rotated team. Even then, it's still out of our hands. We'll still need Bayern to drop 1 game out of the last 4. I don't see it happening, so I'm going to just put it out there that I think the league's done and dusted. The idea of a treble is pretty much done. It's all about the Champions League now, and Mönchengladbach is the team that we're going to start rotating the boys against, and hopefully we can do something against Liverpool. Now, Liverpool, like I've said, they're 5th in the Premier League. They are doing okay, and they have some really good players. We are going to go through that. But their form, they just lost to Chelsea, beat Wolves. They seem like a really good side. But judging by what tactic they're using, we struggle against Dortmund's narrow system historically. So the fact they're playing 2 guys who I think would play attacking mids or shadow strikers could really hurt us. But wait and we'll see. Anyhow, there is injuries to talk about. Kisma's out, injured. Hernandez, maybe not 100% fit. I am going to put him through the pain barrier to start. And Ami is suspended. So, yeah, we are in pretty big amounts of trouble there. I am going to bring Diallo into there, but Brito is actually going to get a start in the hole because I think he's got the best stats to do it. He's so well-rounded. And Demi Ami obviously can't stay there on the bench, so Lam will go into there. And then obviously Burden for Kisma. And I'm actually going to put EH out there. And next-gen winner Christopher Schumacher, who is developing quite nicely, the wonder kid, the 19-year-old, who maybe I'll bring up in a fuller capacity for you so you can see. I'm just going to give the 5'4" lad a chance. And here we go. And Omol's not playing, by the way. He's nowhere near ready. Musijo into there. Liam into there. And there we go. All right. Sully, by the way, is in absolutely unbelievable form. So that isn't particularly bad either. All right. Your team is Artis in goals. Lovett, who is what we think the Trent Alexander-Arnold regen of the save. Rosario, Alcides, and Sully. Brito playing in a DM role that he barely ever plays. Dino and Christopher Schumacher. Hernandez playing with a little bit of a knock, but I'm going to start him and then get Villanueva into this game. And then EH on the left. Just a different role to give him a look at. James Margetts has 33 goals this season, but he's gone a bit barren of late. Hopefully he finds a goal here. And there we go. Score predictions for the game against my team that I love, Liverpool. My new series that's coming out should already be out by the time this video comes live. It is going to be with Liverpool testing this 4-3-3. So if you're interested in that, click subscribe. Look at the YouTube channel. It would all be there. But here we go. This Liverpool side. Let's have a look at it, huh? They have played narrow, as we thought. Alisson's still there at 37. Looks unbelievable. By the way, I like what FM's done there. If players have good natural fitness, they don't drop off in physicality. Mo Salah retired with 14 pace and 15 acceleration. Like, that's so usable. Fabinho at the back here at 36 still looks absolutely fantastic. Igor, what a player. And Jose Amo, the Spanian international, what a regen. Zappa, the Italian, hasn't played for Italy, but very well-rounded. And Trent's playing left back. Maybe an inverted wing back? Interesting. I wouldn't play him there. And they've got an injury to the left. Nicholas is unbelievable, the Austrian, which Berger was showing me the other day. Marcos Antonio is world-class, the Brazilian. Florian Wirtz, the other Austrian, or the German, sorry, is there. And we've got Raul Ferreira, who is a regen that is that good from Uruguay. A showy forward because he's very flary. There you are. And then the big boy up top, the Norwegian that is named Haaland, who's got 89 goals in 93 international games, is just the legendary striker, as the game says. We're in pretty big trouble. Joe's the backup keeper, looks pretty good, actually, to be quite fair. This guy, if he comes on the park, is really good for us. Jeremy Pino on the bench, ladies and gentlemen, just casually. Leon Bailey on the bench, just casually. Kamara, the Malian international, is there as well. Foster's is a regen that's not particularly great, and Jordan Birch is a regen not particularly great. If we could somehow get a couple of those younger kids to come on, that would be great, but I doubt that's going to happen. We're pretty much against it, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we go. Anyway, it's nice to start well if we can. It's hard to say. It was going to be a tricky match. It's Liverpool. Artis is definitely the main man for us today because they are so good. So that's our 4-3-3. Bruno's had to come into DM. We obviously don't have Holt at left back, and they're playing Trent inverted. We usually against narrow systems don't do as well against wider traditional systems. I expect Liverpool to probably beat us here, and there's no shame. I'm not saying this because I'm a Liverpool fan. There is no shame in probably getting beat here, to be fair. Anyhow, at home first, which I don't like. We need to play well here, and hopefully we can shock them a little bit in terms of our quality. I'm looking at James Margetts, EH to produce here, and maybe even Christopher Schumacher. Who knows? 20 minutes played, yet to be a highlight here. We've had the most chances, but Haaland from distance, and Artis had to pick it out the top bin. It was a pretty good save from Artis, and a very good free kick from Haaland, but a corner, and we don't like this. I guess the only good thing is there's no more away goals in the Champions League, so... But if it went to extra time, Liverpool would get an extra half an hour at Anfield. So, It's not particularly great playing away from home first. Playing at home first. Always better to play away from home. 20 minutes in, I only highlight we're seeing this Haaland from a long way out with an expected goal ratio of 0.002. That for a win, what a free kick. But here, 28 minutes, it's been an even game. They've had a bit more of the ball, we're having a bit more chances. Both teams have got bookings everywhere, but here we are. Highlight, Alcides finds Dino. He goes to Hernandez. One touch, bends it. Oh, just wide. He definitely would have finished that yesterday. What a moment for Hernandez. We're playing him slightly underdone for that reason. Villanueva warm up at half-time. Game's already telling me to do that too. And what a moment. Hernandez with a big chance puts it wide. And at half-time here, it's flown away really quickly. We are going to make the one change and away we go. Villanueva loves a big game, so there's no real drop in quality. It's more the fact I would have rather make a change a bit later. Trent's injured, no good. Kamara's gone out the fullback, the Malian international. Hopefully it's not a long-term injury for Trent, but if he does miss the next leg, that's fine. And it's a throw-in here to Danny Lovett. Finds Rosario, out there to Sully, who picks a ball up and finds Iyech, into Christopher Schumacher. Back heels to Dino. James Margetts, tackled. Dino, down he goes. Brito of all people! His first goal of the year. Brito, who's not known for getting forward, has just put us 1-0 up against Liverpool at 1860 Munich. Good little work of everybody there. Margetts, Iyech, I was calling for a penalty. I was about to. I thought that one on Dino was a pen. And then in the end, Brito spanks it in bottom bins and we lead against Liverpool. 65 minutes played, 1-0. Off we go. We've been the better side here. Would love another one. We are going to just make a change here. Burhane is on the bench. I forgot to put him on the bench. Of course I did. I was going to say Ralph Iyech, get him off and get fresh legs on the other side. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I was thinking maybe Quintero there. Maybe I could put actually Lahm there and actually stretch play down that side. Christopher Schumacher's a bit dead. I'm going to do that. This is a really weird one. Oh no, Burhane's there. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. Get him on. 2 changes here. And I'm going to leave 1 change to time waste with late doors if we need to. Berger wants me to focus play down Vilhern's side. I don't think we need to. Because we get down the left, it means Villanueva can sprint past Kamara to get the ball for the cross. We've been the better team here. Would love another one. Time's ticking away here. 1-0 up against Liverpool, and we have smacked them. I am going to make that change. Margetts hasn't played well. Last gasp drama, Quintero, backstick header, maybe. Time ticks away again. Highlight here, cleared away, and this is why we did it. Villanueva, Harry and Quintero's up there too with fresh legs. Offside, played it too late. It was offside, he missed anyway. Wow, could you imagine if we did it, the change and he produced? Should be the last highlight of the game, that. Oh my God, Quintero, he's in, 17 finishing. Oh! Oh, buddy. He has 17 finishing. I brought him off the bench and he missed 2 chances, one of them offside. 17 finishing. Quintero, the Mexican, no. He slots it wide. And we were that close to a 2-0 lead at the end of the game against Liverpool. An expected goal ratio of 1.99, 20 shots. We should have blown Liverpool out the park. That just shows how out of form we are. If we played like that last night, Liverpool just got beat 5-0. Oh my. Well done, guys. Great result for the club. We, by the way, I think have played 9 games in the Champions League. 7 games in the Champions League. No, it has to be 9. 6 group stage games. 2 wins against Arsenal was 8. That's our 9th game in the Champions League. We've won 9. I'm just going to, first year in the Champions League. I've won 9 games straight. Wow. Brito, what a man. What a human being. Next part of this episode is going to be Liverpool. Away at Anfield. We've only got a 1-0 lead, but it's a lead nonetheless. And I tell you what, if we play how we just did then, if we can score at Anfield, jeez, could we dare to dream of a Champions League semi-final berth? Tell you what, a bit more clinical there. We would have had 1 foot through. Welcome back, YouTube. We have Liverpool in the second leg of the quarterfinal of the Champions League. After beating them 1-0, I'm not confident. It's Anfield. I expect to lose still. But we've played 9 games in the Champions League, won 9. And look, we should have won this game by boatloads. We absolutely killed him. 20 shots, 9 on target, 1.99, so many missed chances. Trent Alexander-Arnold is injured and out with a fractured toe, poor bloke. But more importantly, his name is Erling Haaland. He's out too for Liverpool. Look, without saying big dub, that's a big dub. You know, I don't want to be mean. A guy that scored 100 goals for Liverpool Football Club is out. Speaking about a man that used to play for Dortmund as well, Bayern Munich, last game out, lost 2-0 to Dortmund. And we fully rotated, expecting the league to be done and dusted against Mönchengladbach. And a fully rotated, all 11s. Ami started because he got suspended, but 11 changes from the team that beat Liverpool. There you go, 4-0 win. Yeah, pretty emphatic victory that. So here we go. Holmholt passed fit for 45, not playing. Kisma not fit. Carlos Hernandez is definitely not fit for this one as well. And we are going to make some changes here. Manage the team. Select the 4-3-3. That isn't the team that's going out here, obviously. Brito, by the way, wants a new contract to be an important player. Like, the guy has developed into a monster, but no, not just yet. But we are going to make some changes here. Berhane just scored a hat-trick in the league, so he's about to go in there to play this one. Ralph Ilich is going to play on the other side in his preferred position. And Schumacher, of course, is going to come into here. Let's just fix up our bench. Hernandez will go into there. Quintero, obviously, as well. Villanueva could come in, but the former Schumacher's just been good. And Burden for Cilia, obviously. And I think that is your bench. Brito, Burden, Cilia. Hummerholt needs to not start. We will go with Cilia. I think he's been in better form than Hummerholt. He's come back from injury. Diallo, Musa Coffee, Villanova. I think that's your team. No one else gets in here? No. Well, there we are. I mean, Damo Brito should play with the form he's in. That is not a bad shout, but I don't think there's a place I can play him. He can't play DM. Ami's fit. Can't play right back. Danny Lovett's fit. So where do you play him? Centre mid over Brito? Oh, you know what? Screw it. Christopher Schumacher out. Brito centre mid on attack. Yeah. Centre mid on attack. Do it. Who knows? He can play everywhere. There we go. Played him at right back. Played him at DM. Now it's playing at centre mid on attack. All right. We'll do it. We'll go with your burger. Artists in goals. Lovett, Rosario, Alcides and Sully is probably our best back four. But, Omahol arguably is a better left back when he's fit, available and ready to go. Demiami in the DM role is back. Dino and Brito, the man in form, is going to get a start at centre mid on attack. Ilich, Burhane and James Margetts. Burhane obviously just got a hat-trick in the league, is in great form. Hopefully today we can find some goals. If James Margetts wants to step up, that would be great. All right, a fully rotated back into the full-strength side, bar a couple of lads there. Liverpool have changed shape. Yuri Pino, maybe. Actually, probably not. They've probably gone the same shape, but made a couple of changes. Jan Koch has come in. Don't know who that is, too. They made 5 changes to their last game, which they drew to Aston Villa. So, there we are. And we are going to go into the opposition instructions and see what they're doing. So, same shape. They've actually just changed Amio and Agor around to centre mid and central defender and the other side. Zapata's staying on the right, but they've actually put young Koch at left back, and oh my, he must have been injured first leg, because look at him, jeez. All right, so I'm guessing what they normally do is this guy plays left back and Trent plays right back, but Trent played because he wasn't available for the last game. Suspension, injury, I don't know. Wow, young Koch, what a pickup that is. Same midfield, Vlasic and Wirtz, I think, have actually switched the two sides around, and Yeri Pino's come to play up front. That's a pretty good guy to have up front. Bench is very similar. This guy, I think, is the only guy that came into the bench. Yeah, I don't think you were on the bench last time. A weaker Liverpool bench. If this game goes deep and they have to call on some of these players, we become a better team. Wow, score predictions in the chat, boys. Oh, I don't know. If you're nervous, put a 1 in the chat. As always, YouTube. Links down below. Come follow us live on Twitch. We're at Anfield. A place that I love, I worship. And we are 1-0 up with 1860 Munich. We've played 9 games ever in the Champions League as 1860 Munich manager. We've won 9. Today, I'll be very happy to draw a game and go through. Berger reckons we win 2-1 in extra time. That could be huge. Important to note that there's no away goals, so a 3-2 win to Liverpool would still go to extra time. We don't win on away goals. Here we go. I expect Liverpool at Anfield to be a next level beast. And Alisson Becker is going to go short here to Fabinho. And the 5 at the back's usually pretty good at playing out past the press. We do squeeze though, and it's all about forcing them long. And in the end, Amo now does go long and finds Koch. Good header in the Yuri Pino. He finds Marcus Antonio, but Lovett picks it up. And back to Artis, got the left back on and Sully, and we know how to play football once we're in this, situation. Sully's ball for Burhane's in great form, holds it up for Sully again, needs a runner, takes his man down the line, ball in, Margetts with a sideways volley. Oh, could you have imagined if he put that top bin? It's almost like a standing scissor kick sort of animation. Corner, Brito. Alcides heads over. Brito has better corners than Danny Lovett, hence why Brito is taking him. Lovett, poor header, but will win it back. Finds Rosario. Alcides now. He's got the left back in Sully, and he's got options inside. He plays Alcides again. It's been a very even start. I would almost say we've shaded it. And EH now. James Margetts makes a run. James Margetts. Oh my God, that is one of the worst misses he's done all year. Wow, what a moment. 16 finishing, 16 composure, 15 technique. That could have even improved. Liverpool shell-shocked. We've come out here and absolutely giving him a hiding. We just haven't scored. Backstick, Alcides. We're 1-0 up at Anfield. We are 1-0 up at Anfield. We're 2-0 up on aggregate. We have finally made our chances count. It's a set piece. I don't care. Berhane, who's come in with the assist. Alcides, who's got 19 jumping reach, is scored it at the back stick. 11 shots, 6 on target, even amount of possession. And we are absolutely killing Liverpool at the minute. Just would love a goal from open play, lads. Like something that's like working around, backstick ball on the floor, tap in. I would love that. We're 45 minutes away, lads, from a semi-final. We've created loads. I'm happy with that. I haven't even looked at what the results have been because I haven't fathomed that we would actually be here in this situation 45 minutes away. And here we go. 60 minutes. 1-0, 1860 Munich. Brito's looking dead. Berhane's looking dead. They both have played minutes in the league. Brito, mate, come and get your standing ovation. Christopher Schumacher to keep the work rate in there. Berhane also pretty dead. Ralph Itch is going to go to the other side, and we are going to get Villanueva out there as well to keep the legs going. And 70 minutes played with only a handful of minutes away from the Champions League semi-final. 17 shots, 10 on target. We've absolutely battered Liverpool, and it's still only 1-0. I'm keeping the system the same. Liverpool need 2 goals to get into extra time. I'm going to make a time-wasting change to get Burden at right back for Lovett. Time is ticking away. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Liverpool have a corner. It's headed away, and Wirtz is going to get on it. A goal for Liverpool, and this game is just wow. Okay, we're not there yet. Stress drinking. They don't deserve to even draw this game, Liverpool. I'll take an FMing one. I'll take an FMing 1-1. Oh, it's been offside. Yes, see. I thought he was on. I thought he was level. We will get to have a look at that after this highlight because it's so much the end of the game. We are going to win at Anfield. We should have won by about 10 goals. Christopher Schumacher, have a dig. Unlucky lad. 5'3". He was easy to put off balance, wasn't he? Wow, we're in the semi-final of the Champions League. We just beat Liverpool at Anfield 1-0, 2-0. Oh, it's the left back. This guy's offside. The guy who scored would have been on. Oh. 19 shots, 10 on target. And we've only won because our centre-back scored from a set piece. I don't know what's going on with the first team boys, but they don't know how to score. Maybe I should play my reserves in the game because they know how to score 4. But wow, we are in the semi-final of the Champions League. I don't even know who we play, boys. I don't know who we play. Like, I guess we find out now. Do we got Chelsea Juve? Yeah, we do, don't we? So we got Chelsea. So we're going to play 3 English sides. We get Chelsea in the semi-final. My word, where are they in the league? 3rd. Well, there you go. Chelsea in the semi-final. So we've literally gone Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea. There we are. Wow. Okay, well, that's the end of this episode, and we've got a Champions League semi-final to think about. That's going to be next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Do we dare dream to win the Champions League? You get to a semi-final and you never know. We've played 10 games in the Champions League. We've won 10. And we have Chelsea in the semi-final of the Champions League. Like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Chelsea. Here we go.